We've all seen that absolute stunner walk by. You know what I'm talking about, the one that makes your head turn and your mouth drop and your eyes practically bulge out of your skull. And it might seem like a fantasy, it might seem like she's light years out of your league. But what if I told you that a normal guy like you could date women like that? Well, my name is Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and this is how to meet, attract, and date some of the hottest women around. I'm Matt.
He has mastered the art of seduction.
Many boot camps encourage men to be assertive.
A woman wants to be turned on. We've done all the testing, and we know what works. Now, here's the deal. Women rarely, if ever, date down. They tend to only date men that they seem as equal or higher status than themselves, which simply means you have to act in a high status manner to date women of that caliber. Now, I know that term gets thrown around quite a bit, but it basically just means that you rank highly on a social hierarchy. So high status doesn't necessarily mean that you have millions of dollars or wear really expensive clothes or that you're a celebrity. Now, of course, those things help, but I've known really rich men that didn't have any social circle, so they had no hierarchy to rank on because they're so busy working all the time. I've known other millionaires who had no social intuition and people would make fun of them despite the fact that they had a lot of money. It simply means you embody the mannerisms and the body language and just the overall traits and mindset of someone who is successful. It's the way you act and behave around others and not seeing her or putting her above you, which I'm going to show you how to do in just a second. But first, step number one, you need to go where the beautiful women are, which might mean you need to go to the hottest nightclubs in your city instead of dive bars. But of course, there might be a lot of competition, and the most beautiful women there are often in the VIP area, which as a normal guy there, you may not even be able to access. Which means you may have to infiltrate her social circle, which I'm not going to show you how to do in this video, but you can also meet women like that at events, such as modeling events. So I recommend befriend a lot of photographers, restaurant owners, club owners, makeup artists, hairstylists, etc. Anybody who has friends or access to a lot of models. Then when you befriend them, they'll likely invite you to those events or the clubs where all the beautiful women go. I also recommend trying high quality hotel lounges, culture events, art shows, gallery openings, museum events, charity events, theater events. Wine bars and wine tasting are great. High-end restaurant or casino openings. And a lot of these are nighttime events, but you can also meet the best looking and highest quality, whatever that means to you, women in your city during the daytime because they're walking around and living their life, maybe grocery shopping or shopping for clothes. So I recommend going to higher end malls and higher end grocery stores like Whole Foods or any health food store instead of going somewhere like Walmart to do your shopping. The more you put yourself in those types of environments and situations, the more likely you are to meet those types of women. And of course, you have to actually approach them and talk to them, but we have a lot of videos on exactly how to do that on this channel. Check those out. Now that you're putting yourself in environments where beautiful women go, and you're meeting them regularly, step number two is don't treat them any differently. Most guys care way too much when it's a really attractive woman. They treat this woman so special, they put her on a pedestal, and they become really reactive to anything she does. And women can sense that, and beautiful women, they're so used to being treated differently and being put on the pedestal that finally when a man treats her like a normal human being, she feels like that's really refreshing. And she's used to guys being really nervous around her or being really boastful and trying to impress her. All you gotta do is not do that. Because women can sense when you're being fake, even if you don't mean to be. Sometimes it's just a natural thing. We see this gorgeous woman and we start acting extra nice, or we take her to extra special restaurants. Maybe we take our average dates to 3-star restaurants, but then we have this gorgeous, I don't want to use the term dime bag, but I'm going to, and then when you take her to a 5-star restaurant, but she can tell, she can sense that you are treating her differently. Just treat her like a normal person, because She is a normal person, just a little bit better on the genetic side. But she's equal to you. Remember, she has fears and insecurities just like everybody else. And chances are, without all the makeup and the fake eyelashes and the fake extensions and the push-up bra and the really sexy outfit and the fake spray tan, etc., etc., she probably doesn't even look as attractive as you think. I hate to break it to you, but that's just reality. But to condition yourself to not be nervous around women like that, I highly recommend our more high-level coaching. There'll be a link down in the description to see if you qualify for our in-field or high-level mentorship programs. And also, while I'm at it, subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification icon because I have a lot more videos coming your way. Step number 3 is pre-selection. She needs to perceive you as being the type of man who dates women of her caliber or even higher caliber than her. Remember what I said earlier about women typically don't date down? Well, she needs to see that you have women like her in your life. If she sees that you have women like her in your life, then she automatically assumes that she is in your league. Now, a lot of dating coaches will tell you to tell her stories about how you dated strippers and supermodels and all these things that probably aren't even true, and that's gonna show pre-selection and make her see you as, equal status and caliber. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is go to these events like I told you and befriend some women there. Just befriend them. Just make friends. They will oftentimes feel it's very refreshing to have a guy who sincerely just wants to be friends with them. And then you can invite those girls out to other events, or they'll invite you out to other events, and you'll meet more women, but you'll be surrounded by beautiful women. And on the flip side, you might think that's crazy. Why would I go out and meet all these gorgeous women and just be friends with them? Well, when you put a woman in the friend zone, oftentimes, as long as you're fun, flirty, a cool guy who acts high status and genuinely is a cool, confident guy, she will actually want to get out of the friend zone with you. Not every time, but more often than not, that's the case. So you can do that and have actual beautiful women around you all the time when you go out to bars and clubs, which is much better than going out with a group of guys. Go out with a group of beautiful women. Now, I know a lot of you are going to think, well, that sounds like a lot of work. But here's the deal. You don't actually have to do all that. As long as you're acting like a man that is comfortable in front of this beautiful woman's presence, she will assume that you must have women like her in your life, even if she's never seen you with any beautiful women. For example, if you meet a beautiful woman during the daytime, chances are you're not going to have 5 beautiful female friends with you. But when you walk up to her confidently and you're not fazed by her beauty and you're not supplicating and trying to impress her, instead you're subtly challenging her and qualifying her, she will assume you must have other women of her status in your life. Because if you didn't, if you've never dated a woman like her, you'd be, oh my God, I like you so much. I'll take you anywhere. Please, 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 just give me a chance. Maybe not that dramatic, but it would be subtle. You'd have some of that needy energy. But when you have none of that needy energy and she can tell that, yeah, you're attracted to her, but it's no big deal if she walks away and isn't interested, that you'll be totally unfazed by that. When she can sense that, that becomes very attractive. You'll be one of the only guys that doesn't fawn all over her. And that's going to be very intriguing for her. She's going to wonder why. This doesn't mean that you're mean to her or put her down or neg her in any way. In fact, instead of putting women down, bring them up to your high status. You're this badass guy and, she's a badass girl too, hopefully. But instead of putting her down, you bring her up to your awesomeness. It's that easy. And you can do that by qualifying her, even disqualifying her, playfully teasing her, showing interest and then a little bit of disinterest. And I know some people are going to say, oh, that's just all playing games. No, it's not. It's not playing games. It should be real. You should be a fun, flirty guy who's not totally sold on a woman that you just met yet. So, of course, you're going to playfully qualify her. And sometimes you're going to show interest, and sometimes you're going to show some disinterest. Because you just met her, and she still needs to win you over as well. And when you come from that frame, that's so different and refreshing for a woman, especially a woman like that who gets hit on all the time. So then all you have to do is treat her the same like any other girl and act like you have a bunch of women in your life. Well, first of all, don't just act like it. Actually become a man who has awesome people in his life, including beautiful women. Real quick, before we get back to the video, if you want my help to personally mentor you and coach you and get you to the next level in your dating life, then make sure to follow me on Instagram and send me the DM mentor in all caps. And I will personally help you out like I've done with thousands of other guys just like you. All right, let's get back to the video. Step number 4 is lifestyle. You're gonna have to have some sort of at least semi-interesting lifestyle. Now, you don't have to be Dan Bilzerian and have that billion-dollar Playboy lifestyle full of yachts and mansions and private jets. Although certain women, typically young women, like that. I mean, I can't blame them, of course, but the beauty is not all women like that. Not all women want to compete for the attention of all these other beautiful women to get this Playboy billionaire. They just want a normal life. And even the women who are into that kind of lifestyle, eventually they'll probably want a more normal lifestyle. They want to focus on their career or focus on having children and just work a 9-to-5 job and go on vacations here and there. But at the same time, they don't want a man who works all day long, like 12-hour days, and then comes home to just play video games or just watch TV and eat potato chips. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but if that's all you do every single day, she's gonna get bored. You can't blame her. Who wouldn't get bored? Most women want something in between that crazy Playboy billion-dollar lifestyle and a complete loser who has never succeeded in anything in his life. They want something more in the middle. So stop making excuses that beautiful women only want ultra-rich, successful, celebrity-type guys, because it's just not true. A lot of them just want a normal lifestyle because that's what they were brought up in, so that's what they want. But a lot of guys have a normal lifestyle, a normal job, and a normal social circle. How are you gonna stand out from all those guys? Well, it's really easy, through emotional value. Most guys are boring and predictable and unconfident and very insecure, and when they talk to a beautiful woman of that kind of status, they quiver or they supplicate and they shower her with gifts, like I said, and put her on his pedestal. Instead, don't do those things. Be a cool, confident guy, make her laugh, have fun, tease her, all the things I said before, and be exciting, random, and unpredictable, and you'll stand out from all those other guys. And it's not just about positive emotions either. It's always a dichotomy. You want it to be emotional roller coaster. Like I said before, be a challenge. There's always that dichotomy of showing interest or desire and then taking it away and being a challenge and making her work for your attention. Because guess what? She's doing the same thing most likely to you. And of course, showing her masculine traits. If she's one of the most sought after woman in your city, she's probably ultra feminine, very sexy. So you need to really embrace your masculine because that's what's gonna attract the polarities. I know society nowadays is trying to become very androgynous and wants to make the genders totally equal, but I'm sorry to say that will never attract a high status feminine woman. If she's a very masculine woman and you're a very feminine guy, sure, that might work, but that is usually not the case. Masculine women, in my opinion, are not sexy at all. So that means you're gonna have to be a rock. You're gonna have to be resilient. You're gonna have to be strong. And I don't necessarily mean muscles. I don't have a lot of muscles. I don't look that masculine. I don't even talk that masculine. But I can be strong and have strength of character, and so can you. It's just about stepping into tension and being able to handle shit when it hits the fan, so to speak. And you can do that right away when you meet her by walking up to her, and even though she's dressed really sexy and even though she's maybe the most gorgeous woman you've ever talked to, that you could stay calm and grounded, that is gonna turn her on. Because that is very rare. She's probably never experienced that or rarely experiences a man like that, who is comfortable and calm around her and who embraces his own masculine side and isn't afraid to show his desire for her and appreciate the feminine. That's what a beautiful feminine woman like that wants. She wants the masculine appreciation, and you can be the one to provide it. Now, to give emotional value and become the best, most masculine version of yourself, does take practice and getting out of your own way and often improving your personality and strengthening your own masculine identity, which isn't always an easy task. And will take more than just watching a few YouTube videos. But if you want my help or my team's help, I have a link down in the description for a free discovery breakthrough session where we'll pinpoint your challenges, assess your situation, and figure out the best game plan to reach your goals in dating and in success in life in general. But you do have to qualify for the session because spots are very limited, and of course we can't take everyone. So if you don't qualify, I'm really sorry, but at least you might as well try. There's a link down in the description. But on top of that, I also want to give you a copy of my free confidence cheat sheet, which gives you 18 different ways, easy things that you can do to boost your confidence and embrace your masculine identity and help you become fearless in almost any situation so that you can easily and confidently step into tension and attract those beautiful women that are out of most men's league. So click the link down in the description or to the right of the screen to download that confidence cheat sheet right now. And make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed and hit that bell notification icon. My name is Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next video.